everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to continue on with our little sniff session series where we are taking the time to sniff through each and every scent category in the 2024 spring and summer catalog. I absolutely love doing this. It's so fun to be able to kind of revisit these seasonal fragrances. Definitely sniff out the new ones, which of course we have already done our new release video. We've also done the citrus category. We've also done the fruity category. So if you have not yet checked those videos out, I will link those videos down below. This is just something I like to do every year because like I said, it's fun to be able to go through and re-sniff some of these scents over time. I feel like our scent preferences change a little bit, or maybe something is catching your sniffer now that wasn't catching your sniffer before, and you're like, I kind of want to try this, or this smells different than I remember, or what have you. I also hope that this is helpful for anyone who doesn't have access to these little testers. If your consultant is not local to you, or if you don't have a set of testers yourself, you don't have to be a consultant to have a full set of testers. You just have to contact your consultant to purchase the testers through. So if you are interested in that, that's totally something that you can do. But it's hard to kind of go off of a scent description sometimes, especially where some of these I don't always agree. I don't always agree with the scent description. Most of the time, I do agree with what Scentsy describes this as, but sometimes my sniffer goes rogue, or sometimes it can be easier to say, if you like this scent, you're going to like this scent because it's very similar. So hopefully you'll find this series to be helpful. If nothing else, then just have some moral support and some company to go through this catalog and sniff our way through it. So today we are going to be sniffing our way through the floral category of fragrances for the spring and summer season. Not a huge category, surprisingly enough, although it is larger in the spring and summer months than it is in the fall and winter. Usually fall and winter, there's like 2 fragrances. Now we have 11 to sniff through. So I don't entirely agree with all of these being floral, but I can kind of see a couple of these, like how we kind of stretched it a little bit. Maybe they were just trying to fluff up the floral category. So we'll go ahead and get started with Aloha Citrus. So Aloha Citrus is a really pretty kind of corally pink wax, and this is one I don't agree. This should be in the citrus category, in my opinion. I don't know what that I mean, again, I can kind of see where like this leans, like this is more citrus. Like it's definitely citrus, but it is lighter. I will say this is on the lighter side. So if you are sensitive to fragrance and you are looking for lighter scents, or if you don't want lighter scents, this might not be the one for you. But this is, in my experience, this is a pretty light one. So if you do like this fragrance, I would highly recommend to warm it in a smaller space, whether it is a bathroom or a smaller bedroom. But if you are warming this in an open concept, I can almost guarantee it's going to get lost. But it is citrus. It is more citrus forward. I don't get a ton of floral, but maybe a slight floral finish. It's more citrus to my nose. But okay, so Scentsy describes this as a fresh tide of tangerine, jade blossom, and vetiver. So yeah, there is, I think it's the vetiver that's giving it almost like an earthy herbalness to this. That might be why they're considering this floral. I know this jade blossom, but it's a very slight hint of floral on the back end. I really get more of that like tangerine and herbal kind of feeling to this, but it is nice. I just don't know that I would consider this floral per se. Next one is a new release this spring and summer season, and it is Evening Sky. And Evening Sky is wonderful. I would agree. Oh, Ranger's in here. Hi, buddy. Are you gonna behave yourself? Are you gonna bark and scare me? Evening Sky is fantastic. I love this. This is, I would agree that this is floral. This has, I think, is there vanilla in this? It's beautiful though. This is, yeah, Madagascar vanilla. So it's not like a bakery vanilla, but it's like this deep, rich, like floral vanilla. Really, really nice. So light up the night sky with soft bergamot and rich Madagascar vanilla, paving the way for Midnight Lily. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I love this. I have actually warmed this in our bedroom and I love it. So, so pretty. I literally want this scent in all of the things. If we had it in the body line, I feel like this would be a beautiful, like lotion or like body spray or something. This would be a beautiful like body product. Love it. Okay, next one is French lavender. And French lavender this is such a true, and no matter how many times I smell this, I always smell this and I'm like, man, Scentsy does a fantastic lavender scent. This is so tried and true lavender. It is herbal. It is so true lavender. Like there's nothing else to it. It's just that true, tried and true French lavender scent. Not crazy strong, but it is really, really nice. So again, really nice for a bedroom, bathroom. I wouldn't say necessarily for a super open concept. It might get a little bit lost, but really, really nice. French lavender is described as pure herbal fragrance of wild lavender from the hills of France. It's beautiful. Love this one. Okay, so and since I think since we are there's only 11 scents in here, I'll give you my top 6. That's more than half, but I'll also give you my like top 3 as well, because I like to give you like my top picks for each category, just for fun. Okay, next one is Hibiscus Pineapple. This is another one. I can kind of see where they decided, okay, it's kind of leaning kind of floral. To me, this is citrus. It really is citrus. It's really nice though. I do like this. Another kind of lighter scent, but really, really pretty. I love this. This is pineapple. I guess I can see it's maybe tropical floral. So yeah, that hibiscus. But man, it's just that like that zesty like citrus that I get right up on the front, you know? So hibiscus pineapple is hibiscus pineapple and a touch of sweet mandarin. The mandarin I smell in here as well. Tell an enchanting tropical tale. So again, not crazy floral, but this is not a bad thing, because you might be a little bit picky with your florals. And I think like early on for me when I was like, ooh, I don't do florals at all. I actually do appreciate quite a few florals. I just don't want it powdery. But not every floral has to be powdery. That's the thing. It can be a sweet floral. It can be like a fruity floral. There's all kinds of different types of fragrances for these different categories. So just because it's stamped with a floral emblem on it doesn't mean it's gonna smell like rose. You know, so I feel like early on I was like, ugh, I don't do floral scents because I don't do rose. But I actually do appreciate quite a few florals, and this is one. I do really like it. I still would say it's probably, I would categorize this as more citrus than floral, but it is pretty. Okay, next one, kukui and coconut. This is gonna be that like fruity floral, because it is more of that coconut, but I can see why we're not calling this fruity. The reason why I see that is because this to me, it smells like a coconut perfume. It's really wonderful. So I can see why we are calling this floral, but it is like, think coconut perfume. Oh, it's so good. So good. Kukui and coconut, tropical coconut and kukui nut lounge on a bed of soft jasmine. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Definitely one of my top faves for sure. Okay, next one is lilacs and violets. Now this is for my tried and true lovers of all florals, powdery or not. Because this is your more traditional, more like powdery floral scent in my opinion. It's strong. This is really, really strong as well. So if you like those floral powerhouses, you gotta pick this one up. So lilacs and violets is perfect combination of lilacs and violets, the smell of spring. But again, this is like, while it is powdery to me, a little bit too powdery for my liking, it is still like a true, like, it's an authentic floral scent. It's very authentic for sure. So lilacs and violets, pretty tried and true to lilacs and violets. Okay. One of my favorite florals. And like a true floral, not like fruity floral, but like probably one of my favorite like true floral scents is Luna. And we know how I feel when we are going to be talking about scents that are my favorites. I'm gonna whip out a brick of it if I have, and thankfully to Scentsy Club, I do have my hands on a brick of Luna. Love this, love this, love this. If you are familiar with Scentsy Club is our subscription service for all of our consumable products. There's all kinds of perks. Bricks just so happen to be one of those perks. So there are a select few brick fragrances that are available. Luna is one of them, and definitely one of our best-selling fragrances in so many different regions, for a good reason, because it is a beautiful sweet floral scent. And Luna is really one of the early ones that I was like, okay, I think I can do some florals. It's so pretty. It is sweet pea, it is jasmine, it's all those like, it's a sweet floral without it being powdery. It's really, really pretty. I love this scent. It's fantastic. And I go through like a Luna phase every single year, right around this time when the season is changing, it's spring, it's starting to warm up, and I'm starting to feel like, okay, I think I want to break out my Luna stuff. Then I'm like, I put it in my warmers, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I need Luna in everything. I need it in the pods, I need it in all of my warmers, I need it in all of the things. Luna, so pretty. I love this one, which is why I get it as a brick. So if you do have a Scentsy Club subscription and you love Luna as much as I do, you do have the opportunity to pick up a brick of Luna, or there's several other fragrances as well. Skinny Dippin', Blueberry Cheesecake, Clean Breeze. There's a bunch of different ones that are available for Scentsy Club subscribers. So Luna is white florals, jasmine, sweet pea, and freesia, juicy berries, and sandalwood, shimmer like moonlight. And I think that's the key. Like jasmine, sweet pea, freesia, those are all sweet florals anyway. Then you bring in the berries and then sandalwood. I love all things sandalwood. I love all things amber. There's no amber in this, but if it's got sandalwood or amber in it, more than likely it's gonna be my jam. So Luna, absolutely, positively love that one. Next one is a new release, and it is Moon Orchid. And this one is one that I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like this is more fruity. Fruity with a very, very slight floral finish. I almost get like plum from this. It's nice. It's really nice. I just feel like this, I would call this more, I don't know. I feel like I would call this more fruity. And you wouldn't know that based on this scent description. So this is described as bright bergamot illuminates a path lined with beautiful night blooming jasmine and vanilla orchid. So clearly I love jasmine. I love jasmine scents. But there's something they're not telling us. There is something that they're not telling us about this scent. And I feel like there is like a plum or a berry note in this that's giving me some fruity vibes more so than floral. I think it's pretty, and I feel like there is probably like a slight floral finish, but I feel like this is more fruity to my nose. So let me know, have you tried out this new release of Moon Orchid? Would you agree? Is it floral or more fruity to you? I would love to know. Okay, next one is Peace Lily Be With You. And this one is a soapy floral. I guess I have like a comment or title for all of these, like what types of florals it is. I would agree that this is a floral scent, but it's soapy. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I always feel like I say, this smells like soap. like it's a negative thing, and it's not at all. I love soapy smells. I think it's really pretty. I also like clean smells, so it totally works. And this is floral, like a soapy floral. And this is strong. This is super strong. If you like a good, strong scent, but you don't like powdery florals, try this one. This one's really, it's strong, soapy floral. Fresh, clean. So Peace Lily Be With You is white peace lily and green apple harmonized with watery greens and a touch of vanilla. I don't get any vanilla from this whatsoever. So if you are someone who you are like, nope, I don't do bakery scents, I don't want anything with vanilla in it, don't let that scent description like deter you. If there's vanilla in this, it's just adding maybe a touch of sweetness. I really don't get a ton of like sweet from this. I feel like the white peace lily is bringing in that floral aspect, that floral element. The green apple and watery greens are what's bringing in that like freshness, I feel like. Really, really good. So kind of soapy floral, if you will. Okay, next one is Starburst Sky. I'm really, really happy that Scentsy has brought back Starburst Sky. Starburst Sky, was that I think that was our Valentine's Day collection last year. Really nice. Love this one, and you know what this does for me? So for the Scentsy OGs out there, if you remember back in the day when we had Pink Haze and Sugar, I used to love mixing Pink Haze and Sugar together. Pink Haze is like red berries and like vanilla or like marshmallow fluff type of a scent, kind of veering on like a cotton candy kind of vibe. And then Sugar is like a cotton candy perfume. So there is that kind of like perfumey element to it. And then when you mix the two together, it just becomes this beautiful concoction of like a cotton candy concoction of some sort. And that's what this reminds me of. This reminds me of that mix so much, and I am here for it. So Starburst Sky is sweet apple mesmerized by whipped vanilla and creamy coconut clouds against amber blossom. So I'm here for it. I don't know that I necessarily pick up any of that like very distinctively. Like I wouldn't smell this and say I pick up apple. Definitely that whipped vanilla, I do get that. Creamy coconut, I think, is adding like a sweetness. Amber blossom, again, like some sweetness, maybe a slightly floral element. I don't know that I really get a ton of apple. I would say it's more like sweet berries almost is what I get, but lovely. And if you, like I said, if you are a Scentsy OG and if you had tried that mix before, either now or before, because you better believe Pink Haze and Sugar are in my club. So I kind of feel like I want to do like a little mix and like smell the two side by side and see how they compare. But very, very similar. I think here we go. If you remember Pink Haze and Sugar, I think this leans more Pink Haze, but if you remember that and you loved it, yeah, this is so good. So good. Okay, and last but most certainly not least, we have Wild Cherry and Sakura, which is also a new release this season. And this one, it's so funny. I wouldn't call this floral. I would definitely call this fruity because I do definitely pick up that cherry in this. It's nice, but I would say it's probably fruity for me. Wild Cherry accents the delicate beauty of Sakura blossom and pink jasmine. So it's just introducing the like cherry blossom and pink jasmine, but I say it's definitely more cherry forward. I mean, I guess, because I don't smell this and think this is bakery. I would definitely call this fruity, I feel like. Yeah, I would call this fruity, but it is pretty. It is pretty though. So new release, Wild Cherry and Sakura. So, okay, here we have it. So I'm going to give you my top, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you my top 6, but then I'm also going to give you my top 3. So I'm going to say my top 6. So number 1 is Luna. Number 1 is Luna for the floral category. Number 2, Kukui and Coconut. And number 3, Evening Sky. Absolutely no hesitation there whatsoever. I had no issues picking those. And then I would say number 4 would be Starburst Sky. Number 5 would be Peace Lily Be With You. And number 6 would be Hibiscus Pineapple. So those would be my top 6 picks, but definitely, like, if you feel like that's not being fair because that's more than half, definitely Luna, Kukui and Coconut, and Evening Sky for my top 3 picks for the floral category. So there you have it. That is the 2024 Spring and Summer Floral category that is available during the spring and summer season. Let me know down below, what are your favorite scents in this floral category? Do you agree that some of these aren't necessarily super floral to your nose, or am I just over here all by myself? All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends.